everyone and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed. So I want to thank you guys for all your support on my recent videos. It's been fucking great. You guys have been smashing the like ratings and all that good stuff. You've been all watching. It's great. My recent videos have been getting some really damn good responses, and I want to thank you guys for that. But in today's video, we have reasons why I love the modern day in Assassin's Creed. Now, a lot of you should probably know already that I'm a fan of the modern day in Assassin's Creed. Surprisingly, there's a lot of people that dislike the modern day and could not care for it at all, and that's certainly... That's not my outlook on it. I really love the modern day in Assassin's Creed. It's not been as good as it was in recent games, but it did used to be like one of the highlights for me of Assassin's Creed as a whole, and it kind of makes everything feel like purposeful. It gives the games a purpose. So let's hop right into the video on the reasons why I love the modern day in Assassin's Creed. So right off the bat from Assassin's Creed 1, the modern day had a very mysterious tone to it. Like from when you were taken by Abstergo, this random organization that you knew completely nothing about, until you saw the little flickers of blood from Subject 16 on the wall when you went to sleep after every Animus session. Now it was really mysterious. Plus, you could actually pickpocket Vidic and access his computer and read all the emails from various different people, and that also added more mystery and more backstory to the game. And I really want that kind of mystery back, because it was really cool, because there were those underlying things where, like, you know, you'd have Subject 16, who the hell is he? And you'd have things like the truth, things like the emails in Assassin's Creed 1, things like the truth in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as well, where you'd like talk to Subject 16 and he'd tell you a lot of really strange things that you can't really make much sense of. And it all around just had an incredibly good feel to it. Like the modern day, it was great. I loved it. And plus, all the characters in the modern day were awesome as well. There wasn't that many. There were like the main assassins, and then there were obviously the people in Abstergo, but they were done so well that it didn't need to be more than that small group of assassins that were in the modern day. So you had Rebecca, Sean, Lucy, and Desmond, and then obviously William Miles. And it was just a nice, like, little amount of characters, and they worked so well with each other because, you know, they had to spend a lot of time with each other, and therefore their characters progressed together, and they just generally were nice characters to be around and to play as. And, you know, especially Sean and Rebecca were great. They were fucking great. Like with their banter they have in all of the games, literally all the games, Sean and Rebecca have some great fucking banter together, and that's the type of stuff I love seeing in games. And that's what Ubisoft did incredibly well with the modern day, when it was not kind of fucked up like it is now. Also, a lot of people like to think Desmond was a shit character. Now, he wasn't by any means the best character ever. Like, my favourite character in Assassin's Creed is Ezio, as you guys know. But then again, I didn't mind Desmond. And if Ubisoft went down the route that they were meant to, which was having Desmond become like a huge master assassin, and be able to even control, you know, the bleeding effect, and be able to relive memories outside of the Animus and stuff like that, they were going to have him as this awesome master assassin to control everything. And yeah, instead they decided to kill him off. So, you know, it was a real shame. It was a real shame. If they went down that route, I think the modern day could be absolutely fucking awesome right now, and it would be even better than it was before. But it seems Ubisoft wanted to fuck that up a little bit. But yeah, the characters in the modern day are all great, and, you know, they're still good to this day. I still enjoy the scenes in Assassin's Creed Syndicate that have Rebecca and Sean in there, and then there's obviously fucking Bishop as well, and who the fuck gives a shit about fucking Bishop. Something else that I loved about the modern day as well was also the fact that it was kind of little breaks from the Animus. Like, after playing as Ezio for a long time, or playing as like Altair for a long ass fucking time, or even Connor in Assassin's Creed 3, it would get kind of boring. So you wanna know, you know, what's going on in the modern day, and it would be great when you were taking out the Animus, and, you know, you could do all of your modern day stuff, and it kind of be like splitting up the sequences into little sections and concluding that sequence and beginning in the next one. Like, it was great. I loved the modern day sections in between sequences. There wasn't like any in Assassin's Creed 2. There was like one, and that was it. That was kind of where you did climbing as Desmond and activated the warehouse defenses. And then there was also the sections in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but that was kind of only right at the end and then right at the beginning as well. So, you know, it was little sections that split up things in Assassin's Creed 1 mainly, and there was also in Assassin's Creed Revelations as well. But yeah, I just liked it. It gave you a little break, it gave you a little bit of progression in story, and that's what I really love to see in games, especially things like Assassin's Creed, and how the story was progressed through the modern day. I think the main thing that I love about the modern day was like seeing the synergy between Ezio and, like, you know, the ancestor and the modern day protagonist, like with Ezio and Desmond and Altair as well. It was really cool. It's cool to see like how Ezio understood everything, and like he knew Desmond was somehow watching him. You know, he didn't know how, but he knew he was somehow doing it, and they all knew of each other. And even at the end of Revelations, Ezio, Altair, and Desmond were all in the same room right at the end, which was fucking awesome. It was so cool. So yeah, it's really good to see, you know, the relationships between the ancestor knowing about the modern day protagonist. It's really cool because it was just fucking awesome when Ezio remembered Desmond all the way from when he was in the Vatican in the vault right the way to the end of Revelations. And not only seeing the relationship between the ancestor and the protagonist's relationship progressing, I also love seeing the actual modern day protagonist progress as well, because Desmond in Assassin's Creed 1, he was kind of like, you know, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was very ignorant to everything that was happening around him. And then in 3, he seemed very, you know, very sure of what he had to do. Although in 3, I feel like his character was slightly weaker than it was in the other games, because he was kind of boring in a sense. Like, it seems like his personality completely fucking changed, and he went very serious in that game, which I don't really know what happened there. But you know, he kind of seen what he knew what he had to do, and he knew that he had to go into the Grand Temple, and there was going to be something in there that was very important and that he had to deal with. In terms of kind of bringing the modern day back in the next Assassin's Creed game, I've talked about this a lot in various different videos, and I've kind of talked about it on streams and in podcasts that I've been on and stuff like that. And basically, the main thing to bringing back modern day is Desmond's son. We know that Desmond had a son in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We found out through one of the audio files. Dr. Grammatica and Isabel Ardant are talking about it. And yeah, basically, Desmond's son needs to be the protagonist in the next Assassin's Creed game. If he's not, I'm gonna fucking cry, because it's such a good setup to bring a playable modern day protagonist with a face and with a name and an actual character back to Assassin's Creed. Whereas recent games, we've just been, you know, either us in real life, just playing a Ubisoft or playing an Abstergo product, or we've been a nameless, faceless floating camera with a tablet that flies around Abstergo Entertainment, doing various different things and reliving the lives of Shay and Edward. And it's just a bit shit, really. It's shit. It's a massive shell. It's a shell of what the modern day used to be. That's what it is. All we need is Desmond's son in the next Assassin's Creed game, playable, and have him as the new main protagonist. Not Galena, not a random person, but Desmond's son, because it works so well. Because it specifies that he's a sage, and obviously he's also the son of Desmond Miles, one of the most notorious modern day assassins, you know, who's fucking dead. But basically, if we played as him, we could have him as a kid. He kind of has to relive the memories of some of his ancestors, doesn't really understand what's going on, and he discovers Eagle Vision through the bleeding effect, kind of like how Desmond did, and then he gets broken out of Abstergo, or, I don't know, one of the Abstergo clinics or something like that, by one of the assassins, and then in the next game, he kind of learns about what the assassins are, what they do, and he relives more memories to help the bleeding effect, and then it's kind of like what happened to Desmond, but instead, he's the new chance to bring everything back. Whereas Desmond died and released Juno, he'll be the one to fix everything. I feel like Desmond's son will be the saving grace for the Assassin's Creed modern day, and I really hope Ubisoft choose to make him the modern day protagonist. But there's not really much else I can talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content in the future, and remember to comment down in the comment section below what you think about the modern day, because I do know there's a lot of people that fucking hate the modern day. Like, I've got a bunch of comments, people are like, I don't want that fucking shitty modern day back in Assassin's Creed. I personally fucking love it. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next Assassin's Creed video or stream that I make in the future. See you guys in the next one. Bye.